everyone, and welcome to the Gold Level Membership Daily Dose number 2. I know you're all excited to learn about intermittent fasting days and divine days. You would have to be if you want to lose weight. They help you speed up weight loss. They help you speed up wellness. Yet, they are much more restrictive days than a perfect day. Now, they'll help you get in efficient fat burning faster, but in my estimation, they're not the best day for overall lifestyle enjoyment. You need to make sure that you understand what the foundational program is all about and what the foundational day, a perfect day, is all about. You need rules. It's so important to reinforce what a perfect day is and what the rules are. Because see, when you're craving a potato or when you're craving some peas or you're craving some approved French fries or you're craving some corn, you need to know how to eat those things. When you're craving some fruit, you need to know how to eat them. And they're not as much a part of, say, an intermittent fasting type day. So you need to understand situational nutrition. What is your goal and what is the situation that you're in? Are you at a Mexican restaurant? Are you at Red Lobster? Are you at Grandma's? You need to understand the full scope of what you can have by way of variety, in the way of variety, so that you can make this an enjoyable, practical, sustainable lifestyle. Because you don't want to be here and putting forth this effort and lose the weight with intermittent fasting days or divine days or some wow challenge, and then you can't maintain that for the rest of your life and you put the weight back on. So you want to use those other type days as tools. So listen, let me reinforce the importance of you having rules and boundaries by defining what a perfect day is. And remember, after 2 perfect days, you're in efficient fat burning. Number 1, recap time, okay? Number 1, you've got to drink that water. That's so easy to do. If you struggle drinking your water, if that's going to be a struggle, then you're probably not ready to lose weight. You need a half a gallon up to a gallon of water each day. Water in, fat out. Water in, poop out. If the waste isn't coming out, the weight is not going to come off. So that water is going to help on so many levels, on so many wellness levels. And it's going to optimize your metabolism to burn fat. And it's going to keep your appetite under control. So you want to drink a half a gallon up to 1 gallon of water per day. You can have other 0-calorie beverages, of course. It's not a problem. But you need to get a minimum of a half a gallon of water, and I want you to shoot for a gallon. Then you've got your journal. Okay? I know we all want to lose weight, but sometimes we don't want to do the things that's necessary to lose it and keep it off. Journaling's necessary. People that don't journal routinely gain their weight back, and sometimes then some more weight. Look, it's important to be aware. You got food around you all day, every day. If you had a business, you wouldn't manage your business the way you manage your eating lifestyle, your nutritional lifestyle. See, a business, if inventory's coming in, you track it, you count it. Inventory going out, you track it, you count it. You have a descriptive of each piece of inventory that comes in and goes out. That's how you run a business. If you don't keep tabs on your inventory, well, you won't be in business for very long. And it's the same way with a journal. You're keeping tabs on what's going in. You're keeping tabs on the description of what went in and how it made you feel and how the scales reacted to it the next day. And you're writing in that journal. You're telling yourself what's good about it, what's bad about it, what's funny about it. And you're staying aware. A high level of awareness is important because part of our problem, if we've ever had a weight problem, is mindless eating, and a journal helps avoid and prevent that. And again, if you ever do hit a plateau, and it's a real plateau, not a perceived plateau, how are we going to help you? We got to have that journal. So please journal. If you bite it, you write it, you hog it, you log it, you nibble it, you scribble it, you drink it, you ink it. The next one is learning those food combinations. They're so important, okay? It's not all about calories in, calories out. You've got to eat in the right food combinations to manage your hormones. If you don't manage the hormone insulin properly and help negate it and neutralize it, you will not efficiently burn fat. You will always hit a plateau that you cannot get through until you learn to manage that insulin. So learn those food combinations, whether you're using the phase 1 food combination chart or whether you're using the larger, full of more variety advanced chart. Doesn't matter. Just follow the combination rules and the combinations will do the work as far as neutralizing insulin. Then you've got your portion rule. The portion control definition, how we define that is easy to remember. You eat off a 6 to 8 inch plate, or you use the 2-hand rule. So that's all there is to that. And you have up to 3 meals each day, no grazing between meals. We're breaking that habit. If you must, for mental weakness, you can have up to 1 snack and approved freebies during the day. But that's when you're really having a day of mental weakness, because as you proceed in your lifestyle, after you get the bulk of the weight off, if you're still having a snack and freebies every day, you're not going to lose weight. It becomes more of a maintenance type of thing. So if you got a lot of weight to lose, you can get by with yielding to your snack and your freebies because of some mental weakness from time to time. But you want to start working toward breaking the habit of grazing between meals. We're not livestock, so we shouldn't graze. We're human beings, children of the Most High God. So listen, you're not livestock. We're not going to act like that anymore. I know the culture grazes all day. You need to eat all day. You need to eat 5-6 meals a day. Your metabolism never gets a break when you do that. It's not good for you. Even if you're eating small little bitty meals, to keep that metabolism working all day is not good for your overall health and wellness long term. Up to 3 meals a day. If you're not hungry, don't eat. Now, I said it's easy to remember. It's very easy to remember the portion rule, but it's one of the more difficult aspects of following any sound nutritional program. Why? Because everybody around us is doing it. We get FOMO, fear of missing out on what everybody else is doing, and it gets harder to control those portions, and we get our mind on food, and we can't get our mind off of food, and we end up snap back to bad habits, and we go back to grazing. So it's not the easiest one to do. That's why when it comes to portions, you better have a strong why. What's your reason for doing this? What is your reason? Your why must be greater than all temptation. You got to have a big why if you're going to have the self-discipline that you have. You just need to exercise it. You need a big why if you're going to be able to proceed forward and navigate through temptation, lose the weight, and keep it off. So portion control. Lastly, timing. Timing is the one thing, the one rule that you can violate and still have a perfect day. That's the only rule you can screw up and still have a perfect day. So if you don't spread those meals out 4 to 6 hours, which is what we suggest with your timing rule, spread those up to 3 meals a day out 4 to 6 hours. Try to go to bed on a fairly empty stomach. No real meal 4 to 6 hours before bedtime. You may have your approved snack. You may get in late and have to have your meal before bed. All of that will be fine. It doesn't cost you your perfect day if you breach the timing rule, as long as you stay within up to 3 meals a day, up to 1 snack a day, and freebies. It is an optimization rule. Spreading your meals out 4 to 6 hours lets the food that you previously eat at least get through the stage 1 of digestion, which is what we're after here, okay? So that's our rules. That's how we have a perfect day. And after 2 of those perfect days, you're inefficient fat burning. You don't have to listen to the scales if you truly follow the rules and are watching for those perfect days to turn on fire in your online journal. You trust that fire. It doesn't matter what your water retention's up and down and your waste level's up and down. You trust the definition of a perfect day. And if you're following all those rules, rest assured you're going to lose the weight. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow and talking to you about the definition of an intermittent fasting day.